again and welcome to Weird Writers. Today's video is a quick list for those of us who are playwrights. It can be a little tricky to find a publishing house to submit to when you're a playwright, so I did a search, looked through the websites, and I've got a quick list here of good ones to submit to. Some are a little more work than others. That's, publishing, it's the same all across the board. As you can see, it's a beautiful day out, so I decided to film outside, which means that there is wind and, ooh, there's a breeze now. Occasional plane going over, outside sounds. I'm squinting in the sun, so sorry about that. But overall, it's very nice, so here we are. Let's jump right in. The first publisher is Dramatic Publishing. They are focused on plays for high school and community theater. They accept one-act plays, 10-minute plays, full-length plays, and musicals. Now, they are a little more picky in what they accept than some other publishers, so let's go through this. Their submissions will only be considered if they meet one or more of the following criteria. If they already publish one or more works by the author. If the author has one or more works published by another licensing house, another major licensing house, if the author is represented by a credentialed theater or literary agent, or if the work has had at least 2 fully staged equity or amateur productions within the past 5 years. So if you meet one or more of those, then you're welcome to submit. Also, something else to consider, they are no longer considering adaptions of A Christmas Carol, classic fairy tales, folk tales, or Shakespeare. Their current response time for submissions is 6 months. Second publisher, Heartland Plays. They accept, and I quote, plays for all stages. Apparently this is professional theaters, community theaters, children's, university, high school, etc., etc. They accept full-length plays, musicals, one-acts, 10-minute plays. They do accept simultaneous submissions, and their response time is 4 to 6 months. Next, we have Eldridge Plays. Quick whoop whoop, because that's my publisher for my play. Sorry. They are aimed at schools, community theaters, churches. They publish full-length plays, one-acts, melodramas, holiday religious, children's plays, and musicals. Now, because a great deal of their market is churches, they do not accept plays that have explicit adult content or graphically defined situations. Also, they accept plays with a minimum running time of 30 minutes, so short but not that short. They do accept simultaneous submissions, and the response time is 8 weeks. Next up, play scripts. Play scripts I couldn't find very much about. They don't have a great deal on their website, so you may have to email if you want more info. They do publish plays for middle school production on up, so high school, university, community, etc. However, they are currently closed to submissions, so I would check their website on a regular basis to see if they open that back up, but hopefully when. Stage rights. I could not find a great deal on this website either. They do accept full-length plays and musicals, and I can't find any information about submitting to them. So that's one that if you're interested, then I would give them an email. Dramatists Play Service. Dramatists, that's hard to say. They publish full-length plays and musicals, however, they have several caveats here. Do not send scripts. They don't want your full-length script. They want you to send a 1-page synopsis, along with production history and reviews if you have them, by email only, and their response time is 6 months. However, they do generally only publish plays that have had professional productions in New York, London, or another major regional theater. Broadway Play Publishing. You may submit any full-length play. It must be carefully proofread. They are very definite about that. So make sure you proofread anything before you send it. Also, they generally publish plays that have had a, and again, I quote, definitive production on or off Broadway or at a professional regional theater. And the last one, Samuel French, a very popular play publisher. They've been around for many years. Another one that generally publish plays that have been performed in New York City or at a major regional theater. You know, this is just the publisher trying to make sure that they are making a good bet. They publish full-length plays and musicals from the middle school level on up, and they only accept solicited submissions. So that's it for this video. By all means, if you have any publishers I haven't thought of, list them in the comments because I would love to know. I will probably do a follow-up to this in the future if I come across any publishers I haven't listed here that should be mentioned, or if any of these houses fold. But by all means, the websites are going to be listed in the description below, so check them out for yourself and bookmark them so you can keep up on them. And also, by all means, click the like button, comment, subscribe. I'd love to hear all your thoughts, and we will see you next time. Bye!